All right, the vlog this week, Culotta and the Prince on this Thursday. How Mummy, innovator and really kind of pioneer of offensive football, was here on our coaches clinic on this Thursday edition of Your Morning Drive. Great conversation in the podcast. Andy Canizero stopped by in hour one to preview the series of South Carolina. Talked about Jared Foster rejoining the team and becoming, again, reinstated with his eligibility to finish up this regular season and into postseason play. I love the conversation with Hal Mummy this morning.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Guy, as you said, an innovator, a guy that was on the forefront of developing that air raid, which is now commonly known as the spread, and something that teams all over the country are running. Great to get some insight from him about how the idea came about, watching Joe Montana run a 2-minute offense.
Yeah, it's great conversation. He even goes back and references a young Baton Rouge kid, Kendrick Shanklin, back in 1999, coming to LSU and playing the Tigers for Kentucky. Andy Canizero talked about Jared Foster rejoining the team. Tigers now 1 win, get the West, 2 wins, capture the conference. I don't know if that's their big concern going in. They just want to make sure that they're playing their best baseball at this point of the season.
Yeah, and again, win tonight is big. Set the stage to win the conference the remainder of the series, but tonight it's a big one there. Looking forward to seeing how LSU does that. Putting Foster back in the lineup, I don't think you see any changes or anything of that sort. Again, you get a little bit of power at the bottom end of that lineup, and that's something that's really good.
Jared Foster is Kyle Peterson calling him the best ninth-hole hitter in the country just about 3 weeks ago when he was down here calling the game. We reacted to Odell Beckham Jr. coming on the Madden. Announced yesterday that he would be on the cover of the Madden EA Sports game this upcoming season. Youngest athlete in the game's history to grace the cover.
Yeah, rookie.
Odell Beckham Jr., most marketable athlete in at least America right now, it seems.
I think so. I mean, you're talking about a bona fide superstar playing in that market. That's going to be huge to follow up on and really pay attention to. You know what else is going to be huge to follow up on and pay attention to? Tomorrow, the 8 o'clock hour, Hunt the Fan will be in the studio. We had a lot of discussion today about movies that people have seen and that movies that people haven't seen. We learned today that Chester has not seen Big Lebowski, to which Hunt Palmer, I think trying to step up and defend his guy, JCH, lists all of the movies that he hasn't seen. Basically, he's seen like 2 movies in the history of mankind.
Right.
So tomorrow, with Hunt the Fan, we're going to talk some baseball. Talk about the LSU team, react to the South Carolina game, which will happen tonight, and the rest of the weekend. But I think it's time that we had an honest, open, and frank discussion. Chester is moving about in the studio on the other side right there. An honest,
going back to the rock that he lives under.
Honest, open, and frank discussion about the movies that these young people haven't seen.
It's incredible, man. Take your Star Wars and throw them all up in my face. I'll fight that fight. But I have seen The Big Lebowski. I have seen Caddyshack, Back to the Future, Goodfellas, Shawshank Redemption.
Hunt Palmer hasn't seen a Rocky movie. He doesn't get it when we play those Rocky montages.
I can't even
Tomorrow.
I can't even deal with that.
Tomorrow.
As an Italian American, I can't even deal, Hunt.
Culotta, the Prince, Chest Hair, Hunt the Fan. We air the grievances.
7 to 9 a.m., Monday through Friday.